As tears of trust fall from her eyes, we have become one. It's no longer her and I, as we were meant to be, two equal halves of the whole, connected for eternity, forever in the catch, these two kindred spirits, these two like minds, these two brave and loving souls. For she has finally let me in to where no other man has ever been. Once I proved myself strong by admitting to the weakness of men. Never have I spoken false words about who I am or where I've been, nor have I ever intentionally caused her hurt, no matter what rough shape she's left me in. Now it's time to let our new journey begin. Now it's time to let our new journey begin. When I said everything was fine, straight away you knew I was lying, and you told me so. I replied that this time I was the one who needed some time alone, but you didn't buy it, no. In your wisdom it was known. You knew my words were paper thin, not something you'd take stock in. You knew the weakness of my inner boy, as well as the strengths in me as a man. You knew all along my secret plan. I was looking to build a wall just to see if anyone would notice. I wanted to live in a sandcastle, one infinitely doomed by the tide. I was looking to build a wall just to see if anyone would come and try to knock it down. I was looking to build a wall just to see if anyone would come, if there was anyone at all. When there was nothing left but an old recording, every time anyone would try to call. I was looking to build a wall to hide behind and in. In the back of my mind, I wanted to protect my hall of mirrors. I was looking to build a wall, a place to put all the problems that I had yet to face or solve. They're over there next to where I drag my doubts and fears, now laying beside the cross I bear, beside which sits my failures to evolve. Since a miss by an inch is as good as a mile, I'll die wearing hip, dirty clothes, opposed to clean ones out of style. You can tell as much about me from my eyes as you can from my smile. I don't mind being hypnotized by a cutie pie for a while. I'll have you understand I found my weakness as a man, running my fingers through your hair as your breath became my air. Every time I closed my eyes, you'd be there inside my eyelids as your voice became my music. I'd hear piano, harp, and violins. No longer am I lonely since our hearts were joined. Solely even apart, we're still together from now until forever. I don't know what could be better. I've been trying to explain this, displace the myth that what is. It is something pliable, changeable, and moldable, yet we could try and see we may just be capable of being tough enough. Yes, every soul is searchable, or we can try to hide from the inescapable, but I don't think that's possible, or at least it's not responsible. I've felt fingers numb. I've gone half blind, staying awake, trying to find the right lines, the right chords and tight riff, trying to show you not only what could be, what was, and what is. I've been trying to explain this. The fact that consciousness, like a river, it is streaming, so that's why I go dreaming. Like you, I've been trying to find some peace in my mind, since it surely seems that sometimes all good things keep leaving. Remember, even this moment is fleeting. Don't let your beaten pride eat you alive. When self-fulfilling becomes self-defeating, don't lay down and die. Rise up, rise up. Raise a hand up, the other hand up, raise them up to the sky, finding some peace of mind in what a pleasant, sweet surprise. Well, I believe that I came to you in pursuit of my search for truth and light, and that love of life can see me through this on my darkest day, through this deep haze, rather than be washed away by a crushing wave, receding my belief that hard work pays off someday. All souls can and will be saved, rather than led astray. I don't joke when trapped by a cloud of smoke, because some people think that our world is their own ashtray. If we all stop and take a deep, long breath, we can either blow it up or blow it all away. Then we can see the sun, let the world unite as one, feeling like children again. Then we can go run off and play just like we did back in the day. Prozac people's kids no longer cry. We just hear their sighs. Perhaps that's why I find that I cry all the time. So then rather than just turn my head and cough and jest, seeing a big old bloody mess, yes, I guess I must here confess. Sometimes I don't reveal when I cry my tears of joy inside. That's when I feel the most alive. It's my bright night light that I just won't let die. So once again, that's why that I believe that I came to you in pursuit of my search for truth and light, and that our love of life can see us through. Our musical creativity is infinity, if you ask me, but no one's asked me. That's why I had to speak up. That's why I always get tripped up. That's why I had to stand up. That's why I won't give up. That's why I try to live up to what I see in my meditations. That's why I always try to live up to my own expectations of greatness and limitlessness, of timelessness and spacelessness, only energy and synergy that potentially lives inside each and every being, not just between you and me. You see, I believe that we were never meant to be, but somehow through some wrong turns and some right words, we just fell into place so naturally, and that makes me happy, so very, very happy. Strings break, voices crack, smooth skin wrinkles, it's just a matter of fact. The years add up when you do the math. But you know us, we don't worry about that. Now tell me why is that, is what the people ask. It's because all we need is love and what we carry on our backs. We find that to be just the perfectly enough stuff, along with the kid and a couple crazy cats that come walking with us as we try to find out where we're at while we're making our living, Pied Piper and the rats. So sing and walk with us once we've gained your trust. Our army has been making a killing, charging just a quarter per hug, yeah. So sing and walk with us when you see a big cloud of dust, a rolling rally coming down the alley, or maybe that smoke, I just got a head rush. Time. It's always of the essence, though we don't know if it's always been present. Oh, but of course, it's a gift. Well, I guess that depends on what you do with it when it's yours. Was it something significant? Though we know that sometimes there's elegance even in remedial chores. It's who you're with and not what you do that's led me here standing in front of you and beside you, always behind you, because you know that you let me live right inside you. For year after year, you've been there to say you care. I think of time as a monument, a shrine to the moments that we've shared. Time is always of the essence, though we don't know if it's always been present. Oh, but of course it's a gift. I love you more than classic rock and roll. The last time I felt like this was so many years ago. It's who you're with and not what you do that's led me here standing in front of you. For year after year, you've been here to say you care. I think of time as a monument, a shrine to the moments that we've shared. No matter the time, no matter the place, hope has a face, just gotta finish the race. Pain and sorrow, you'll pass them on the road. Yesterday and tomorrow, the seeds have already been sown. Your future's been planted out in the field. With all the choices you've made, your fate has been sealed. We're all searching for answers, but yet we know that after you've planted, you have to take it slow and sit in your garden and watch it grow. Watch it grow, watch it grow. It was a rainy day, not unlike today. Do-do-do, I was by myself, but she was on her way. Do-do-do, I was by myself, but he was on his way. Do-do-do, it was the month of March, but felt more like April than May. Do-do-do, I was in my happy place, as if I had to say, do-do-do. This is a song whose melody can be repeated when needed. You don't need even words. Words just describe pictures to the state of the mind. This is a song whose melody can be hummed in defeat or retreat, offering a calming peace during the most troubling and trying of times. This is a song that everyone can sing, the poorest of paupers, the richest of kings. This is a song that's one big fairy tale, but only if you want it to be. This is a song that when we all sing along, turns out to become reality. This is a song that everyone can agree on. This is a song that can save the world. This is a song that everyone can depend on, for it's a song we hummed way back when we were young, even though at the time we didn't know the words. Do-do-do. This is a song that everyone can agree on. This is a song that is there from the start, deep in our heart. It's the first song we learned by ourselves, and then we sang together. All the little boys and all the little girls. Do-do-do. I can feel you're growing tired, can sense you're getting run down. As you spoke, your brain seemed wired, so full of scattered thoughts bouncing all around. When I called to cheer you up, you seemed so very distant, so far away. I thought by now I knew all the words that could lighten your load and brighten up your day. Hence, when silence fell upon us, my face took on a peculiar and puzzled state. That's when I knew to throw away all my words, for it was best for you and best for me to wait. You told me that you needed time alone with just yourself, and not to take it personally, but of course you knew how I felt. I felt like less of a man and more like a child, since I always do what I can to make you smile, yet I respected your wishes, your will and your desires, as I gave you the space which you said you required. For I know you by now when it comes to troubled times like these, I gracefully bow down and back away far enough until it suits your needs, for that is love, learning when to push, when to pull, and when to temporarily retreat, for that is love, knowing when to drive, when to let it ride, and when to take a back seat. So tell me what you did today, hey, hey. I find myself riding away, hey, hey. A little part of my heart and soul got saved when I stood up rather than running away, hey, hey. Let me tell you what I learned. My books, the pages are getting turned. Since life comes at you in stages, so it goes, you learn. In these changes, phases, we go our separate ways and merge. Mostly we see time as our enemy, so we speed up our pace and we get caught going against the flow, and we find ourselves losing our place. So tell me what you did today. Find myself finding myself while I was riding away, riding away, or sailing away, riding away, or sailing away, riding away, or sailing away. I found the truth within a song. As soon as I turned the radio on, the singer spoke your name. I couldn't turn it off. I didn't know that you knew him too. I'm not the only one who writes love songs for you. He described your eyes as deeply troubled and blue. Said you tried to hide your crying, but he'd seen right through. And that sounded a lot like something that I once wrote for you. Surely some time has passed, yet my feelings still hold true. Yeah, those words read a lot like a verse of a love poem I once wrote too. One that never became a song because 'twas only shared with you.